Solving simultaneous equation by matrix method. Use matrix method to determine the coordinates of the point of intersection of the two lines. So in finding the point of intersection of these two lines, be required to get the values of x and y, and those two values are the ones that are going to give us the point of intersection. Therefore, in getting the point of intersection of these two lines, we'll have to solve these two simultaneously. So let's begin. So we'll start by organizing these. So this one is 3x minus 2y is equals to 13, and this one we align the x's together. So here you have x plus 2y is equals to -1. You take plus 1 to the other side. Then we can extract the coefficient and arrange them in column form. So here we have 3, we have 1, we have -2, here is 2, and we have x and y equals to 13, -1. The first step. The second step is find the inverse of this matrix 3, 1, -2, 2. And in getting the inverse of this, we require to get the determinant first. Determinant will be obtained by getting 3 multiplied by 2, subtract -2 times 1, which gives 6 plus 2, and therefore the determinant is 8. So therefore the inverse of this matrix will be given by, we get the determinant, the inverse of the determinant is 1/8. Then for this matrix, we have to reorganize this matrix such that here we shall start with 2. These points are interchanged. 2, then -2 changes the sign to +2. This 1 becomes -1, and 3 remains. So that is how we get the inverse of that matrix. So at this point, you can decide to multiply everything inside the bracket by 1/8, or can just leave it like that. The next step is to pre-multiply both sides by the inverse. So we shall get both sides of this equation, and the inverse, we've got the inverse as 1/8 is 2, -1, 2, 3. So this is a 3, 1. Rub this. So the matrix is 3, 1, -2, 2. Then on the other side, we have to multiply by the same, inverse. This is 2, -1, 2, 3. Is 13, -1. So that is what we mean by pre-multiplying both sides. Now when you multiply this one of this side, you get an identity matrix 1, 0, 0, 1. When you multiply the whole of this, then you have x, y. Multiplying this is 1/8 When you multiply these, will give this is 26 minus, this is 2 times 13, 26 minus 2 times minus 2, that one is 24. Then this is negative 13, negative 13, negative 3, negative 13, negative 3. This will give negative 16. So this one, therefore, multiplying, remember that this one is an identity matrix. This one is an identity matrix. And identity matrix does not have any effect. So when you multiply this 1001 by xy, you remain with, this will give you xy. And then this side you get, multiply everything by 1 over 8, you get this is, this one will give you 3. This will give 3. And then this one will give minus 2. So therefore, at this stage, you can see that x is given by 3 and y is equals to negative 2. So therefore, the point of intersection, therefore, in terms of coordinates, it will be given by 3, negative 2. And that is how you're supposed to solve that question.